Yeah. So only thing that is required is logic. If you have logic and you have the intentions, like if you don't even know about how to solve the logic, here we'll help you how to understand the scenario, how to step by step, how to work on the scenario, and how to analyze your output, whether you are going right or not. All these things will be done. But the only thing is, here the main important priority here is you need not learn coding or scripting. This is zero coding and zero scripting way into IT industry. Literally, this is a golden opportunity because for me, I am a guy. If I talked about myself, yeah, I'm a computer science graduate. Post that, I worked in Google Maps, which is non-technical. Then I did 2 years of my MBA, again non-technical, right? MBA is not. And then I worked for 1 year as a marketing manager in a real estate firm. Even that is not technical. And then, thanks to Kalpana, because she's the one who guided me and created my path, total path. And just because of her, today I am a Tableau developer and trainer. And till today, right? Till today, I am not. I don't know coding and scripting. Till today, I don't know coding and scripting. Still, I am a developer, Tableau developer in IT industry. Right now, recently I even my designation changed to Tableau architect as well. And I don't know one line of coding or scripting. Okay, so I just wanted to start with this because that is what Tableau is about. Yeah, Tableau has jobs, Tableau has good opening, good growth, everything is there. Same as even Python has good opening, good job, good packages and all. Even any IT job you have, currently you have good packages and everything, but Tableau is the best way you can actually get into and get your jobs, right? So now, as we were discussing, the Tableau is no coding and no scripting way into IT industry. Then what is Tableau? Tableau, when you look at a granular level, right? When you look, like I'm talking in the concept of work. If you look at the granular level, every work that you do is for a scenario. You have dashboard is set of views, and here we consider every view as a scenario. So that is why we call this training as scenario-based Tableau. Right? That is why we call this as scenario-based Tableau. Don't worry, for the next 1 week, till next Friday, we'll be going through these scenarios and you will then understand what we say, what we actually mean by the scenario-based Tableau. Okay. Coming even before going into Tableau, I want to show you the power of data visualization. Why is data visualization such a big industry? Irrespective of Tableau or any other tool, why is data visualization such a big industry? Even before going into this, I want you to imagine one thing, right? I want you to imagine one thing. Now, you have the world, right? We have world and there are many countries in it, right? Now, just imagine in that country, if there are cities and every city has places, if you want to show the population by how many people are living per square kilometer, if you want to see that population, how much data would it require? Somewhere around 300 plus countries, and in every country there are somewhere around like in India there are 50-60 cities, towns and cities, right? And in that every place there is population. Now, if you want to show this in that range, I'm not even talking about detail, in that range, you will get somewhere around 15 to 20,000 rows of data. And how can you analyze that data? It's not that easy. But with one image or one interactive image or one interactive world map and with one legend showing me based on color, what the population density is. At this, looking at this itself, I can say India has a good amount of population along with China, whereas rest of the world is sparsely populated. And if I zoom in into India, if you see, again, the cities are showing. Right? All the cities are showing. I am always interested in Mumbai because even in showing the amount of population, it has a large diversity. If you see here, right, in here, this is the major Mumbai part, right? This is the major Mumbai part. See, the population is around 80K, 80,000 people per square kilometer. Whereas nearby this, it is around 22,000 people per square kilometer. When you move to a bit suburbs, again it is 5.5K to 7.5K per square kilometer. The same way, you can even see Pune here, and if you come down somewhere here, you will see Hyderabad. Let me, right? Somewhere in here, you will see Hyderabad. So, with one map, I'm not only able to show the total population, I'm not only able to show the total population, but also I am able to actually show the population and its density throughout the world. Wherever you want, you can go and you can see. Wherever you want, you can go and see. Right? So that is the power of one image, one interactive image with the legend. Now imagine the same about a company, right? When they want to look at, if consider you are a CEO of a company, right? When you are CEO of your company, you want to understand what are your expenses, what are your sales, how much is your costing, what is your fixed assets, how much are you spending every month on salaries, how much are you spending on fuel. All these in one dashboard here, you can see all that information. And based on that, you can decide what to do the next year, or next month, next quarter, next year. So now whatever decision that you are taking, right, it is data-driven decision. Now the world is totally moving with data. Any decision that is taken is data-driven decision. Right? So that is the reason today the world is totally moving towards data visualization. Earlier, when you talk about an IT job, right, only service-based companies like Infosys, Deloitte, and all these used to take IT employees, and some product-based companies used to take. But nowadays, for data, every company has an IT. Every company has an IT. Even banks have an IT team where this data visualization is a separate department where their data is being developed and all the decisions that they take are backed up by data. That is the reason why you are seeing so many overwhelming level of jobs when it comes to data visualization. And what is the future? Now today you learned data visualization, but what is the future? It is says by Verified Market Research is a company who does all these researches and all. And it stated data visualization tools market will be worth $11.79 billion worth of industry. Data visualization is going to be $11.79 billion worth of industry by 2028 with a growth rate of 10.40%. The growth is going to be 10.40%. By that, what do you understand? There will be a growth of 10.4% jobs for you. Right? So if you come into data visualization, the future is also going to be very good. The future is also going to be very good. Because the money-wise market has potential and there is also growth. And that is where if these two are there and they need people to work on that, right? That is where we can be confident we'll be getting jobs. But even in this, now we talked about data visualization. What is data visualization? I didn't take much of your time. I just took one example to show you it very clearly. And now I even talked about the future. But why Tableau? Why Tableau? No, anyone who worked before, like 10 years, 8 years, 10 years before, it's or even 5 years, or who is working on tools like OBIW, ClickView, MicroStrategy, business objects, just ask them once how difficult it was to do data visualization using those tools. How tough it was to do data visualization using those tools. To render in OBIW, I have a friend, so that is why I know. In OBIW, to render one map, they used to take 1 week. That too, not an interactive map. Just in the background, you will have one. Not even interactive. That used to take 1 week. You have to be SQL expert. You have to be front end like JavaScript. All these you need to know to display that and that. So earlier, data visualization or data visualization developer is not that an easy job. But with the moment that Tableau has arrived, right? With the moment that Tableau has arrived, the data visualization has become a layman term. Literally, it has become a layman term. Now, let me tell you an example. There was a tire manufacturer who approached us. Actually, Kalpana dealt with them, not me. She visited her office and all. They are 0% technical guys. They don't even have an IT thing with them. And they asked us for our support. We went there, we saw the data. And what they asked us is that even made us wondered and made us feel proud of what Tableau did. What they did, whatever the basic reports that they want, right? They have got connected to the data using some YouTube videos. They have first thing is installed Tableau. They have connected to the data, and they even seeing the videos, they even built some basic reports. And they took 2 hours of Kalpana's time and they built whatever they want. Just for 2 hours. They built whatever they want. And they are zero. They have zero IT experience because she said she can tell that better. The layman, they are above 40 to 45 years people. Right? Still, they were able to do what they want. They wanted basic, hence it was not of a complexity. So they took Kalpana's help and they implemented what they. So that is how Tableau is. That is how Tableau made data visualization a layman term. And I'll show you here. It is market leader for almost a decade. I didn't get even before 2015. But if you see in 2015, it is a market leader. This is Gartner's chart. You can go online and it will do the research on every company and it will release this chart every year. This is previous years, 2021. This year's I think I should get it. Now even in here, Tableau is a leader. Now Power BI is also along with that, but Power BI is not that layman, that easy to learn as compared to Tableau. Tableau is much easier, much better to learn compared to Power BI. It has been market leader for almost, even I think it is from 2013 or 14, it's been a market leader and still it is a market. And next year it will be a decade that it is a market. So why do we need to look at the market leader for our jobs? The reason is why it becomes the market leader. Many people are accepting that too. As many people in the sense, many companies, as many companies are accepting that tool. Sorry, compared to other tools, you have more options of getting a job. And in the aspect of data visualization, Tableau has no competition as of now. So that is the power of Tableau and the flexibility also. Go to Tableau Public and see what beautiful visualizations they do just with Tableau, which is not otherwise possible. You can even become an artist, using Tableau. That is the purpose. Along with that, anyone can learn. My students are example. There are people who were lecturers. They don't have ID experience. Who are lecturers, that to mechanical, that side lecturers, who shifted to Tableau and now are working. Who are mechanical engineers. They are working in their mechanical engineer background. They learn Tableau. They don't know anything about it. They learn Tableau and got good hike. Someone got 200% hike. Someone got 300% hike. There are housewives who want to start their career, and the same housewives who want to restart their career. Students already working Tableau developers who wanted to know the advanced implementations of Tableau. You have many a set of people. When someone asks, now when someone asks, when I go to a marketing guy, generally when someone asks, who is your target customer? Right? I say everyone. Everyone who is eligible to work, who has completed a graduation, is a target customer for learning Tableau. That is what I say, because that is what it is. Anyone who has that background can always learn about Tableau. And as I already told you in the starting, and many people also confirmed, there is no coding and no scripting way of learning Tableau. You need not write even one line of code to start working on Tableau. And easy to use interface. Here, if you see, I'm going and connecting with Superstore. Now, if you see, this is the interface. This is the whole interface. These are sheets, these are dashboards, and these are stories. Right? Now, you will use whatever the features that it is given here, and only where the place you write logics is here. And even to write these logics, you will be only using the functions that Tableau has. Only this. Apart from that, you will not be writing any coding or scripting. For servers, there is some batch scripting and coding which has for automatically adding users, say permissions, removing them, that. But we are not admins, right? So we are developers. We need not do that. So there is a no coding, no scripting, and also easy to use interface. Very easy. Okay. So that is how it is easy to use. Rising demand for Tableau developers. There is a huge demand. Not even rising demand, rising pay packages as well. A person who I gave job support into somewhere around 2017. Sorry, not 2017, sorry, 2019. I gave him job support in 2019. At that time, he was around 10 or 12 lakh package. Today, he is at 37 or 38. Transformation within 3 years. Now, I'm not saying that transformation is easy. He did his hard work. I'm not saying that it is easy to get 35, 37 lakh package. It's not easy to get. But if you put in your effort, if you learn it properly, that is the potential that you can reach. And this thing, right? This is also what I'm proud of. Can continue working in the same industry with better pay. How is that possible? Now, imagine a finance guy. Today, someone called me. A guy with a finance background has called me. Then his doubt was, will I be able to work on Tableau? And is it good to switch my career? Then what I told him was, you need not even switch your career. You can be in the same finance industry. Now you are a guy, he's working some 10 years plus in this finance background. And one thing is, he's a finance guy with a sound finance knowledge. He learned Tableau. Tomorrow, if there's a financial institution or a bank which is looking for a Tableau developer, every bank, Citibank has Tableau developers, HDFC has Tableau developers, many banks are there. Even all the financial, Bajaj Finserv, it has the Tableau, data visualization developers. I don't know what tool they are using. I cannot claim using Tableau. But there are developers. So if that company is looking to hire a Tableau developer, If you are good at Tableau and plus your domain is finance, you are more a lucrative guy than me. Right? I don't have finance, so you are more lucrative guy for them. So that is why you can continue working in the same industry. Better, sorry, just a minute, please. Sorry. The same thing goes even with the pharma people. There now, one of my friend is a pharma guy. He is working in pharma for somewhere around 10 or 11 years. Still, he is at 10 LPA or 11 LPA after working for 11 years. Now, one day he came to NC, said, "You people, we worked so much throughout our career, and we are at this package. You people are at this package. I'm at a better package than us." Then I told him, "You can even you too can earn this package if you learn that. That is the power. You can, and he can still be in the pharma company, right? And Tableau is widely used. There are we are even getting many freelancing opportunities, consulting opportunities, job, because the total world is going to be data driven, right? So your as a Tableau developer, that is your starting stage of your data. You'll not be forever a Tableau developer. You'll come here, learn Tableau, get into the IT, and based on what life throws at you, you learn those things. You might learn Python, and then you can learn ML and become a data engineer, multi-machine language, and all that data science, and you can become a uh, data science engineer, or you can even learn, explore more towards the databases, right? Or you can explore more in the data visualization industry itself, right? There are various. So whatever your feature is, this is just a starting stone or a stepping stone. And Tableau with the dot hyper is what its data engine is. With the dot hyper, it can analyze huge amounts of data, which is not possible by other tools. And strong community help, because we have lot. There are Telegram groups, there are WhatsApp groups, there is community.tableau.com is there. Right? There are even YouTube channels, huge number, including mine. There are huge number of YouTube channels. So there's a lot of community because the tool is existing from more than a decade, right? So there are people who are giving helping hands, teaching people, and providing proper videos and guidance to people. There are a lot. So that these are all the reasons, and not these are not the final one. There are many other reasons, but these are the major ones why you should learn Tableau. And as I always said, it's always the leader. So before going into training, I just want to know any doubts you have or something like that. You have any queries or doubts?
Hello, Rajeshwar. This is Andalik here.
Hi.
Yeah, I want to know like there are other tools also like Domo is there like which is coming rapidly in this industry currently as of
Domo.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, Domo is there. Okay.
So so in that sense, like if we go with just Tableau or if we just for example, if we just go with the Tableau ones, so how can we compare like which one we like required in this future company? If they are working on some other tools, so is the like platforms the same enough ki, we can like started working with the Power BI also or Domo also?
See here, even for Domo, the Domo is browser based, right?
Okay. Yes.
Web-based data analytics tool, that is. Because I worked
Hmm.
on Domo for a while.
Okay.
And
Okay.
to be frank, the number of jobs available on Domo are very less compared to even Tableau, Power BI, other stuff. First thing,
Okay.
because it's not that widely accepted. First thing. Second thing, user interface. Now I leave that up to you because I didn't work on Domo. I had an interaction. I have worked for somewhere around 1 week or 15 days.
Hmm.
So first, attend the 1 week of training and check which is better compared compared to the whatever say development aspect and all, and then
Hmm.
you can take your decision. because comparing those tools is you people who worked on it can tell about that more than me. But what I say is here Tableau is a leader because of reason, right? See here, Domo is in always in this part, right? It is in the challenges part.
Mm-hmm.
Tableau is in the leaders. So this is a leader because now any software or any technology will become a leader based on the acceptance rate, right?
How
So
they are
here,
evolving mainly.
the acceptance of Tableau by the industry is way high compared to any other. Okay.
Yeah, got it. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Any other doubts, guys?
Hi, myself. This is Suryateja.
Hey.
So, one scenario I have to share here that previously I was working in as a Power BI developer for 1.8 years.
Okay.
So recently I switched into a BI developer.
Okay.
So in the previous company I have to work on only Power BI only, but now here in my new company I was working as a Google Data Studio in and ClickSense and ClickView, so Power BI as well. And in the future they told me that as you wish you can work on Tableau also. We will provide the Tableau licenses also.
Okay.
So suggest me one thing that for the sale rep thing. So actually, my company is a sale rep. Which all products are based on sale reps.
Mm-hmm.
So suggest me one thing that which reporting tool is better for that KPI calculations and sale rep things, GPS
Tableau.
sales and all things.
See, when you are looking at a visualization, it can do KPIs are one of the heart of Tableau. KPIs and not Tableau actually. KPIs are heart of business. And we build a lot of KPIs in Tableau. And when it comes to sales reps, you mean to say when sales rep, their sales, their targets, their bonus, and all these things, right?
Yes, bookings and attainments and all these things.
Pardon, you are looking?
It's sale rep means we have to calculate their bookings, attainments, goals, and goal sheets IDs. So like those things, I have to do that. Those type of KPIs.
Yes, it can do that.
Yeah.
It
So
can do.
yeah, here my question is on this scenario. In Power BI, for the logics, I have to use the measures, and to the measures I have to learn DAX functionalities, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here is there any such type of things like what we used for measures?
Okay. Now here for visits, to be frank, the only complicated topic here is LODs and table calculations. LODs is now where DAX comes, the same way we have LODs here. But LODs are not complex and they have not much of any language to learn on. This is what a LOD is about. You have fixed, include, and exclude. That's it. And even table calculations, everything that you do is from this. Whatever you do is from this. And all you need to know is about these functions. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing more. No language required, nothing. Yeah, if required, there is a bit of SQL that you learn, that you should learn. Else, apart from that, you need not learn. That is what I said. Power BI is not that user learning friendly when you are because there are additional prerequisites for
Yeah.
here
So
there is no prerequisite.
okay, thank you for that kind of clarification. And one more doubt and one more thing that I have to share here it is. So currently there are lots of things on my head. Like I have experience on SQL and Postgres SQL and Python data Panda frame. So on Excel advanced also.
Mhm,
So I am new to all these three things when I shifted to BI.
mhm.
Like before that I have to work only as the only Power BI developer. Then there is no problem with me. I know the DAX and I know I only used to create the dashboards and visualizations, and those scenarios only work with me.
Okay.
But when I moved to here, so many new things came up to me that like I was now working on queries. I was reading some scripts for SQL queries, and for the data modelization I was using pandas data frame. So these are the new things they become burden to me to learn. So when I now if I want to switch to the Tableau, is there any if issues face
So see,
or
when you
anything.
come to Tableau, as I told you, you need SQL because
Yeah.
you fetch the data from database.
Okay.
Apart from that, you don't need SQL, but understanding SQL will help you understand the functioning of Tableau. That I can say. Apart from that, now you need majority 95% of the JDs. If you go and check, they'll just have Tableau and SQL.
Yeah.
Now there are few JDs which are, there are certain JDs they don't know what they're asking. They sometimes they ask Python, they ask data modeling, they ask what do you say, JavaScript. They need front end languages and all. So they 95% of the job they'll ask only for SQL plus Tableau. That's all. Nothing more than that.
Okay.
So to get clarity on that, go to Naukri.com and check the JDs of whatever they are posting.
Yeah. So but nowadays for these analytics things and all these things, a sequence became mandatory course.
Yeah, SQL should be learned. That
Yeah.
anyways we are providing. Don't worry about
Yeah. Okay.
it. Okay.
That. Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions?
Hi Rajesh, this is Ropa here,
Right.
and am I audible?
Yeah, you are, you are, you are.
So, like as you just mentioned, like a few minutes back, that one of your friend into finance guy. So I fall into that category. I have almost around 3.5 experience. Like I mean, I'm really not sure. I was not into data till today. I don't know what is DAX, what is SQL, what is Python. I just know there are some data visualizing tools or data coding tools or something. So I've not worked in data till now. Like I'm from like sound finance guy, so I've just studied MBA with finance and then just working in the finance industry. So are they really like jobs lucrative if we learn Tableau, or is it that only Tableau is for guys who are from IT or BTech background, or who have worked in SQL, or who know SQL and all those languages? Because on par with them, we have nothing. I mean, they already know few languages, and we are like just into that. So how can we get jobs? Or are they really lucrative jobs for guys like us who want to get into this field? I mean, is it really possible in reality check? I mean, just wanted to know that.
Now for that, I need then you ping on like you ping on the number that I'm stating. We will give you a contact of a guy who is
Okay.
my student. This is the number I gave you. 9892623667.
Hello, excuse
I'll
me.
give you a couple of contacts of the people who are already from non-technical, mechanical, who is not
I
yet
mean,
worked. All these
non-technical is just again. I mean, if you're mentioning mechanical, they have some type of B degree. So I have no B degree at all. So
doesn't matter.
is it
That's what I'm
really
saying.
as lucrative as
I
you're
have a
telling?
lady who that don't even have any technical knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Sorry for interrupting. I can better give her a suggestion that I am also from non-IT guy, so that's why I want to say her give some advice. That is actually I was completed my BSc chemistry in. I was taken a degree as a BSc chemistry graduate. I am. I
Okay.
don't know anything when I completed my graduation. I don't know anything about like I don't know even what is IT. So then at first time I learned I came to this BA side.
Mm-hmm.
Here for you don't have any previous experience on BI things. There is nothing at all. Took it to like Tableau is now is a fast growing and highly demanded course and a highly demanded job profile. This is you can
Mm-hmm.
go blindly with this. I think so. Here, like what I from the my experience, I was saying it is when I use it, these reporting tools, I don't need to code anything anymore. Like I don't know any codes before. So
Okay.
only we visualize those things. Like 90% of the work will be done by the data scientist, data analyst, and those people who play with the data. So
Mm-hmm.
from then onwards, only we garnish all those things. Like we create the like Sar said that you can see that screen there. So like
Mm-hmm.
we used to develop this type of visualizations only. So that is
Okay.
it is a complete work of art. When you
Okay.
are it's art only like. So I think I am helpful for this.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for that clarity. Uh, okay.
Yeah,
I think it's
it,
better
I have to
we
give that
clarify.
because everyone thinking that is when it is in IT sector, everyone thinking that is So no, I have to complete. Only I have the a degree qualifications. Like I have to complete CSC, IT. Like only like no need of all those things. When you are worthy, then you can go.
Yeah, but I can work only when I get a job. Like, are there even people or recruiters taking non-IT field, non-IT guys like me for that role, like Tableau developers or
That
whatever?
you need you need to tweak it a bit, tweak your resume a bit. That is what I told. We can help you with that.
Okay, okay.
How to go forward with that and that. Okay, let me go forward. Let
Hi
me talk
Rajeshwar,
about.
extremely sorry to cut you there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, since everyone is talking about finance, so I just want to share that even I am actually moving to a finance domain right now. Okay, so there the requirement was I have to be responsible for data modeling, probably a few of the steps in the ETL, and then the visualization part. So can you please talk more about what data modeling exactly is and how it can be related to Tableau?
Okay, you want more information about data modeling part.
Yes, at least a brief introduction because I've tried to check it, but I'm not able to find any relation between data modeling and
See,
data visualization.
the
Yeah.
concept of data modeling is not much related to Tableau. The concept of data modeling is related to how do you understand more about data. Now, why do we need data modeling? Because in your database, you'll have hundreds of tables, right? Now, which table is related to what? And which table is related to what by which column? What are the constraints that are present in it? And how do when I want to retrieve data from that, how which tables I use on which join columns do I join? One or two columns, one column or two columns. How do I join? So which table is related to which table? By that I mean which table has a primary key, which table has a foreign key, where I can and in that table, if I want to find unique data, how do I find unique data? The primary key or the unique column, right? What are those unique columns? So all that information about your data in a pictorial form is your data model. Okay.
Okay.
So when it comes to Tableau, now based on your data modeling, you have two things. One is Tableau Prep. Tableau Prep is the ETL tool for Tableau Desktop. We provide training on that as well, included in this. Tableau Prep will help you in the ETL part of Tableau. For that, you need to have that data model diagram with you to understand about the data. And then you will, using that, you will transform your data, which will be consumed in the which will be in the consumable format for Tableau Desktop. And from there, you will be using. Or else, if you're like ETL is where if you want to manipulate the data, because there are some data issues and if you want to deal with them. If there is no manipulation of the data in Tableau itself, there is something called as relationships.
Yes.
It's something called as relationships with where you do your data modeling. But for that, you need to understand the relation between your tables. Then only you can do a perfect data modeling in here.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks.
And this data modeling is only for Tableau's consumption. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay. Let's
Yeah,
move forward.
1 second.
Yeah.
Actually, before that, you said SQL is required, right? Some prerequisites.
Mm-hmm.
So you are before going to start the Tableau, you are only giving the SQL commands.
Yeah,
Is there any
we will
sessions?
give you recorded videos of SQL, and we
Uh-huh.
have doubt sections where you can ask doubts, whatever you want.
Uh-huh. In the Tableau, you can use the commands.
Madam,
Me.
SQL commands.
Oh, okay. Yes. So is there any
When
development
it
window?
comes to using commands in Tableau, it is like there are a lot of similarities in whatever the command that you have in SQL and Tableau. If you
Okay.
learn it in Tableau, you can understand the same in SQL, like upper, lower, left, right, and many other things. Majority
Joins.
there will be a overlap.
Okay. Okay, then thank you.
Sorry. Okay. Let's get back to
Yeah,
our.
yeah, Rajesh, one question here.
Okay.
In this course, you will teach server side also, means server part.
Power
How to server.
Server.
server we will be giving you recorded videos because maintaining server environment is a very hard. So
No,
we will
I'm not talking about the maintain. I'm not talking about the maintenance. I'm talking about the publishing and deployment,
publish
everything.
everything. We'll be sharing you the recorded videos for that. And we have
Okay.
a Tableau servers expert who is working, who has somewhere around 8 to 9 years as Tableau admin. He will be present and he will be solving your doubts as
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
well. But not you will not be having a live environment that to
Yeah,
discuss.
I know. I know. I know that. I know.
Yeah.
Just I want to know, means
Yeah, those
you
experiments will be
somewhat
showing.
slides or anything you will show.
Yeah, that will be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Actually, I have one doubt. Suppose after completing this course, do you provide any data for the practicing in future?
I will give you a dump of data where see currently data is available everywhere. You know this makeover Mondays, right? The makeover Mondays. This is this is given by Tableau. Like many of the people worked on this. There are a hell lot of data sets in here to work on this. Otherwise, there is a data dump. Actually, it is my previous laptop. I have to get that. There is a data dump which I will give you, which has hundreds of data sources where you can go there, analyze and build whatever visualization that you. Okay, and also there are. Wait, let me show you this data sets. I'm not sure if I'm using correct URL. I think it is about data sets. Recently, I came across that. Am I not this? Data search. I think here. Yeah, here you can search and find the data, finance related data if you want. You can see all these are the places where you will get the data. There are many places where you can get the data. Don't worry about data. Only thing is you should have the patience to understand the data and build visual. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any more doubts, guys? Okay. So let's talk about the training here. In scenario-based Tableau training, this is me. Don't go by the looks. I don't have any, because of Corona, I don't have any good trick. So I am putting this. Now you cannot even recognize me if I come in front of you. Okay. So this is me, a previous me, and there's a change in current me. And I have actually 8+. Now I'm entering into 9+ years of professional experience. I'm a data geek, guys. As I told you, all thing that I roam in that room is in my mind is about data and the logics to solve. I'm good at Tableau and SQL. PL SQL I haven't touched in 3 to 4 years, so this is a bit rusty. These two are good. This is a bit rusty as I haven't touched in a long while. And I always and all from my childhood, this has been my boon that I'm able to. I love solving complicated situations. So that is what I'm doing in Tableau, right? And I'm damn passionate about Tableau. Literally speaking, I don't know if you remove Tableau from the market, I'll be jobless the next minute. Okay, and in the Tableau also, I fell in love with Tableau because of LODs, because that helped me cross that border and solve those complicated scenarios. Okay, I understand so much about LODs that, to be frank, if you ask me, you understand more about Tableau or LODs, I'll say LODs. How they function. I'm talking about how they function. And Kalpana, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Kalpana Rayapati. So I'm one of those who started working on Tableau from the very successful version Tableau 7. So here I deal with the functional part, like how to present the data and what is dashboards and how to start our journey in Tableau. So even if the non-tech guy, even if you don't know any basics, even if you don't know the spelling of Tableau, I'll take you from that position to a pro level, like how to show yourself or how to present yourself as a professional Tableau expert. So in that I'll help you. The logical part Rajeshwar will help you. So in total, by the end of this course, you will be a Tableau professional with minimum 4.5 to 5 years of experience. That I can assure you. So from my side, this is all about it. From tomorrow onwards, our actual ground level work starts. There you will come to know about me much more than giving a brief about this now. Okay. Thank you guys. Rajeshwar, you can take on.
Yeah. So here, whatever she said, there is one place where conditions apply. Like 4 to 5 years of experience is an experienced candidate in the market, right? For that, yes. Even before going into the training, I'm declaring something here, stating you should be able to attend the training sessions as well as practice 2 to 3 hours a day, right? So because if you want to show that experience and show that you're experienced to that level, you need to attend the sessions, understand them, ask your doubts, go back and practice them all again, and then come back with your doubts. All these, okay? So only if you do that, because just completing the course, because any trainer can only do 20%, right? If we are giving scenario based, okay, we can come up to 30-35%, but rest is in your hands. Okay. Now, what is scenario based Tableau training? Now, we are talking about Tableau training, but what is scenario based? Now, any tool has two parts of learning, right? Any tool has two parts of learning. In that, you have theoreticals and as well as industry level applications, right? Now, what is theoretical? Understanding about this Tableau, what is this page, what is this page, right? And how to use this, when I right click on this, what are the options that I'm getting? And when I click on in this menu, what are the options that are given me? What does that options mean? All these things are the theoretical to understand what the tool is all about. But that doesn't mean you'll be able to work on Tableau, right? At the industrial level. Because understanding how car and what are the parts of car doesn't make you an efficient car driver, right? Which still I'm coping up. I don't even know how to drive a car till day. So here, this is the theoretical aspect of Tableau. And whatever you work, right? Whatever you work is the industrial level implementation. What are the regular level scenarios that you have? How do you implement those scenarios and all that? So here, sorry, just give me a second. So here, even for that, we have divided the training into two parts. One is self-paced videos, which will talk about the theoretical part of Tableau, and the live sections where we will be discussing the scenarios. So you will watch those videos, come to the session, and then we will be discussing the scenarios. Like when watching these videos, you'll get doubts, right? Those doubts will be clarifying because 10 minutes before the session starts and 10 minutes after the session ends, we will have doubt sessions. In those doubt sessions, you can ask any doubt that you have. And actually, we welcome more and more doubts because we want to solve any real-time issue that you have where you saw and you are unable to cope with that. Right? And when I'm talking about scenarios, what does those scenarios cover? Scenarios that will reinforce your tool's understanding. Most common scenarios in the real time, what me and Kalpana has faced in our real time, along with that, what other people have asked. I even conduct live doubt sessions, right? So whatever people have asked us, based on that, we handpicked the scenarios to give you a comprehensive understanding about that, right? And in that scenarios, there are many complicated scenarios which you can use in your resume or in your pitch, like tell me about yourself or what is the most complicated scenario you have. We have many such complicated scenarios where you can explain them based on what we have discussed. But now one star mark or conditions applied to this is, for that to put in your resume, you need to practice that many a times and you need to master it, because they should feel that you have solved that scenario. That seamless explanation should be there. And if you have any scenario, we are always there to discuss. And that is one of our forte, the Rayapati analytics. And I conduct these doubt sessions in my YouTube channel. They are there. And if you, sorry, if you have any, if you want, you can go there and watch those doubt sessions. So we solve any majority, 95% of any doubts we can resolve them. So if you have any doubts, bring to us. And what is the duration? Earlier it was 3 months with 1 hour a day, but we got a lot of feedback that it is being very long stretch. Hence, what we did is we consolidated that into 45 days. But we cannot compromise on the number of hours of training and whatever we are training. Right? Hence, what we did is, rather than taking 1 hour of training a day, we made it 2 hours of training, so that we can do justice to what we are speaking. Complete it in 45 days, but yet cover the whole content which we are covering earlier. Right? Now let me show you here in this.
Rajesh, I have one more question.
Yeah.
I just want to know, like tomorrow is the class on 7:30 p.m. So, but
No,
the thing
not
is,
on the same link. As I told you, we'll come to that part. Whom to contact, how to contact, that I'll come and discuss. Okay.
okay. No, I want to know, like tomorrow, I like there are a few of some are like are having jobs currently. So I have a meeting at tomorrow. So can I get that part again if I just miss some class?
Can I get?
Can I get recorded session? Like, are you recording sessions?
Recording sessions will be provided. That are there.
No, if I
Every
miss the
session, the
class, like
recording will
tomorrow's
be
class,
provided.
if I miss tomorrow's class, then how can I get that session?
Yeah, for that, that's what. Let me come to that part. You'll get that.
Okay, okay.
I'm
Okay,
opening this,
thanks.
right? In this, if I go to my courses, yeah. So this is the live sessions. This is what you'll get access to. For the first 1 week, these are the live sessions which we'll get access to. This is the course, Tableau free live sessions, June evening batch, right? Now, when you open that, these are previous batch scenarios. Previous batch, you can go through that, right? Now, here you'll be getting June batch. Now, once you get access to this course, then you can see every day's recording here, just like this. Once the class is done, within, we generally say 24 hours, but even in 5-6 hours, you will get the recording. And that is automated. The Zoom link directly will get automated and you'll get that recording. Okay.
Rajesh Garu, these are too long videos. We do have short videos, right? Can we get access for those?
Short videos in the sense?
Like 10 to 20 minutes. It is like 2 hours video, like complete 2 hours.
So
video.
that is theoretical part, right? Now
Yeah,
that is also provided for the first 2 weeks. Even that access is provided. This one, first 2 weeks. Actually, first 1 week. Now it is 1 week. Earlier it was 2 weeks. Now it is 1 week. All these videos you can access for the first 1 week. Post which, if you enroll, you will get the access to other videos as well.
No, if we I already have registered there, like I know. I was into previous session, like I have attended a couple of sessions there, and I have switched into this one, like in the morning session for me. So do I get access for this, like
Yeah, you will get. No, you can discuss with Bindu about that.
No, after the sessions will be completed, like after 45 days also, like do we have
Yeah,
access?
you will get access. This is lifetime access.
Okay, that is what
Okay.
I just want to confirm.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
So these are the theoretical part. When I told you here, the theoretical understanding of Tableau, right? This is only for the first week. Actually, first week, these are all the videos. So we will give you a very detailed explanation of every concept in Tableau. And to be frank, once you enroll, you will get access to this Tableau all theory videos. Actually speaking, this one course here, it is enough, right?
Hi guys, welcome.
This one theoretical itself is enough for any like Tableau desktop specialist certification and all that certification level, and to clear at least 2 years of 2 to 3 years experience, the candidate interviews, right? For that, this is enough. If you can go through these, you'll get full clarity on it. Every week has certain amount of videos every week, right? So we have broken down in a good hierarchy so that you'll understand them. And along, these are only the theoretical videos. Along with that, you'll get access to the live sessions as well. First week is free to access for everyone. Even the recordings are available, right? So you can access them here. Now, actually speaking, there is some technical issue. Rayapatianalytics.com is not up, so you can use this. I'm posting this in the chat. You can use this link to access. And if you don't get access, ping to the above number 9892623667. Right? If you ping on WhatsApp to this number with the email ID that you have registered, you'll get access. Right? You need to register at rayapatianalytics.com, post which you can send a WhatsApp message to this number. Now, coming back. Now, the next point is, what do you get in this training? First thing is unmatched 100 plus hours of Tableau. 100 plus hours is 30 plus hours of this recorded videos, and almost 70 plus hours of live training, right? And the real-time scenarios that we give will be solving in the live, and not only solving. It is not about solving the scenarios. It is about how we solve every minute detail. How to even cross-check whether you are doing right or not. We'll be doing that, and that level of training will be given. And there will be quizzes and assignment. We have mock interviews. If you have this interview, right, you can approach us for a mock interview. This earn while you learn, we will talk about that later. There is social profile building programs also we are providing here. And along with that, post Tableau training, we also have doubt sessions. Now, last 1 month I had a bit occupied with some other issues, personal issues, so I couldn't. But every first and third Sunday, right, every first and third Sunday of the month, we have live doubt sessions. Like it is around at 11 p.m. 11 a.m. 11 a.m. we have this notes. And also we have mobile app. Go to Google Store, Play Store. In this, if you search Tableau Training or Rayapati Analytics, both anything, you will get Tableau. What happened?
You are on Google Store. It's not a Play Store.
Oh, okay, Play Store. Sorry. Yeah. Google Play Store. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that. I got verified. But it's not present.
Welcome.
Right? You can see. Right. Actually speaking, I think this is the only one that comes in the start. Or you can even search for Rayapati Analytics. And still that is there. Right? So this is where you can even access the mobile app. In these mobile app, you can access for live sessions. You can access for recorded videos, and also you can even download them just like you download in YouTube, right? When you are moving through an area where there is no data connection, you can pre-download them in your app itself. They'll get downloaded, and you can watch them, right? We wanted to give that on-the-go comfort, so we launched a mobile app. But currently, it is present in only in Android. We are yet to launch our iOS. And our students' achievements, majority of my students are placed. Majority of my students are placed, and a majority of them are working in MNCs. And I'm actually proud of this. Majority of my students got 100%, more than 100% high, and this is the max, which is 4 LPA to 16 LPA, and this guy is a mechanical engineer. And till date, we are training from almost 10 years, so around 320 plus Tableau developers we have. Okay, this is about the training, guys. So yeah, anyone has any doubts? So, yeah, Kiran.
Yeah, hi sir. The Tableau is paid version. So how will we get the hands-on in Tableau?
Your voice is not audible.
Yeah, Tableau is a paid version. So how will you get a hands-on and license on Tableau?
See, there are two things. One is what I have in here is Tableau Public. I can do every work. I teach on Tableau Public just because I wanted to make people comfortable that even in Tableau Public is not different from Tableau Desktop. I teach on Tableau Public, which is free to use. Yet, if you want Tableau Desktop, if there is if you are a student, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, if you are sorry. Sorry. So yeah, if you are a student or any of your circle or a student with 16 years and above, then you can go here. Student Tableau for student. If you go there, if you are free, if you are student, you can get your free license, but you need to have an ID card with a proper valid date, like what is the period of that training, and that should be still in that. You should include 2022, 2023 should be included.
Okay.
And they should be 16 years of age. Then you will get 1 year license for free, which is accessible on 2 systems. Okay.
Okay.
If you want, I can even provide.
Hello.
This. Yeah. Hello.
Rajeshwar, actually, I don't have the Tableau in my laptop. So, will you help to me to install on my laptop?
We will provide Kalpana the first day tomorrow, right? Kalpana will be providing you a detailed session on how to install Tableau in your system.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
And actually
Thank you.
speaking, installing Tableau is easier than installing a VLC. Okay?
Sorry?
Installing Tableau is much easier than installing a Tableau VLC player.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Sir, I wanted to ask whether when you are teaching us on scenarios, so will you be using the sample superstore or some other other kind of
we
data
will be
also?
using sample superstore and bookstore data. Along with that, for joins, we will be using EMP, DEP, and salary data that comes with Oracle, right? Okay. So